Hello everyone. So today I received a parcel in the post, obviously, and so I got a terrible itch, and it arrived today, and it came with a free gift. It's a tarot card, which is quite nice, and I need to find out what it means. Now, as you guys know, I'm not into. Well, I am into tarot cards, but I'm not. I know more about oracle cards than tarot cards, if that makes sense. I know that every card has its own meaning, but yeah. So I need to look up or need to find out what the king. Let's get it out so I can show you. Yeah, Kings of Swords. So yeah, I need to later on today have a good look at that and read into that a little bit more. But today's video is that little bag there. Now, on where I got it from, it's a curse removal spell. So it removes curses. Now, there is an ongoing joke with my family, especially on my dad's side of the family, that we are cursed. Um, and I do feel a little bit cursed until yesterday, until last night, when I found out, well, when I looked on TikTok and found out I sold another crystal on TikTok, which is good. So I've got a TikTok shop going, and I've got a eBay shop going. The eBay link will be um, in the description below, and that's where you'll get your reindeer. Reindeer? Where did reindeer come from? It's May. We're not even close to Christmas. Where I got reindeer from? That's where you'll get your deer antler wand. You won't get that particular one. That's my own particular one. You get a crystal on top. They're on eBay along with a couple of crystals. So let's have a look inside, see what we get. So a curse removal spell kit. So it says that it comes with instructions. Smells like lavender, smells really nice. The person I bought this from has been, I think it's alright to say this, hope she won't get offended, but she's been a witch for 30 years, or she's been practicing witchcraft for 30 years. So I don't know whether that's a sticker or just a bit of paper, but we have got a pentangle and a bit of paper. We have got I think it's supposed to be black, but it's more grey. Tea light candle. Something in here smells like lavender. I think that might be the instructions. We'll have a look at that in a second. A polished bit of clear quartz. I think it may be this. That smells like lavender. Some bath salts. Obviously, the bag. Comes with another envelope. Let's have a look inside the envelope. Comes with a black envelope. I know that the tarot card is a free gift. So let's have a look at what's inside here. So, today's Saturday, so tomorrow I will try this spell, but I want to just get my head round. So this. Okay, so this is the instructions on how to do the spell. Run a warm bath with water and pour in the crystals from the pouch. So I'm assuming it means the salt, not the crystal. But people call it crystal salt, so yeah. Mix by hand. Place the candle on the fireproof dish near the bath. Light the candle. So the candle's got to be in the bathroom or near the bath. I could do that. Hold the clear quartz in the palm of your hand to warm. Position the pentagram near the candle. I can do that. And place the crystal on top. So, I've got to have the candle going and I've got to have the pentagram in. So, that has got to be on top of the pentagram. Like so. Obviously, the candle will be lit and the salts will be in the thingamabob. Open the spell roll and read the words out loud. Enter the bath and relax. Feel the water carelessly over your body, and negative energy leaves your spirit. The curse will leave and its power fade. When you finish, blow out the candle and pour out the water. So obviously drain the bath normally. The curse has now been lifted. The crystal has now been charged and holds the power of the spell. So if I've got this right, I think I need to hold the crystal and read the spell, which will be in this. Then put it on the pentacle. The power of the spell. Keep the stone close to you in a pocket or wallet. It will protect you from future curses. So that crystal, yeah. So that's the instructions. So yeah, so I'll put those instructions back. So I'll do that tomorrow. Obviously I'm not going to film it because obviously I need to get into the bath. So obviously I'm not going to film that. I may do the first bit, and then obviously I'll have clothes on the first bit. You're not going to see me, and then Yeah. Do the first, like, probably film the first bit, like me running the bath, putting the salts in, all that kind of stuff, saying the charging the crystal, lighting the candle, that kind of thing. And then when it comes to me entering the bath, then obviously I'll stop recording, because I don't think anyone wants to watch me have a bath. That's a whole different type of video, which I'm not going to put on YouTube. But I will do the first bit. And then, obviously, I will do the after bit. So, once I've finished having a bath with this spell, I'll tell you how I feel after. So, I'm just going to read this spell. So, the spell, which I've got here, which was in the scroll. Let this flame do its task. Remove this curse. It's what I ask. Oh, it's like a little poem. Remove me from this dark despair, as the flame warms the air. Remove this spell I break, this curse I wish no harm. No spell return, protect me from future harm. Be gone now and hear my verse. I thought it was a voice. The time is now to break my curse. May it be gone and hex undone, and never again shall return. As I will, so let it be. Now, I don't know why, but it felt like I had to do that as a rhyme, as a poem, like nursery rhyme. Don't know why, but I just felt like I had to do it that way. So that's what I'll do. So if I got it right, I'll run the bath, put the salt in, light the candle, say the prayer, which I just read with the crystal in my hand. Once I've done that, I put the crystal on the pentagram, and then get into the bath, relax, and then, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow morning. So that is my banishing spell, which banishing is kind of banishing. I'm banishing a curse. I will be honest with you all. Yeah, I will be honest with you all. I'll just tying this back up because I want to keep hold of it for future reference. Because I feel that with this, and I think, so I feel with this is not just a one-time deal. I feel with this it's a what you call it, things that I'll probably have to do throughout the year, and not just throughout the year, but throughout my life. Because I'll leave it as that. It's not how I found it, but I'll leave it as that. I feel, especially the last couple of years, I do feel that I'm going through quite a lot of bad luck. Everything that I want to do, all the things that I've had planned, so to speak, has pretty much, I thought I'd just show you my altar, pretty much just gone to pot. So as you guys know, back during COVID, I'd done a mediumship development group, or class, or lesson, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to have been a 16-week course, 16-week. For me personally, those 16 weeks turned into about a year and a half, give or take. And I will be honest, I don't think apart from one person, I don't think the rest of the people I was with will watch this video. Like I said, apart from one person. But it was one of those groups where I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Yeah, I learned a lot of things, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself as well. And obviously, it came to an end as COVID. The rules of COVID of staying indoors and all that stuff was lifted. Life pretty much has gone back to normal. So the classes have finished. So my plan is to do it, not just to stop doing it because of the classes are finished. I wanted to carry on doing mediumship. And that's basically what this channel was originally about. It was about me doing mediumship, me talking about spirit, me talking about things to do with the spirit world. So I will still keep doing that if people are still interested in mediumship. But I've noticed, this is the thing, I don't know whether it's me or whether people are not interested in mediumship. I know other mediums out there and they've done really, really well. I wouldn't say that they've always got clients. I'm not saying they give readings every single day. They'll probably go through, tough months just like the rest of us do. But yeah, like with me, since the class ended, I can pretty much count on one hand how many readings I've done and still have spare fingers afterwards. So yeah, I do feel that I'm cursed in that sense. I know my family does joke about the curse, they're joking around, and I do take it with a pinch of salt, but I do feel that there is a little bit of truth behind it. Just a smidgen of truth behind it. So that's why I've decided to buy this spell. And that's why tomorrow, when my partner's at work, I will do this spell. And see how it goes. Yeah, that is my plan. And see whether I am cursed. Because in theory, this spell should work. And after tomorrow, I should have no more curses. Or bad luck. In theory. So, yeah, like I said, I don't believe in demons. I don't believe in, certain things. Only because I haven't, experienced it personally. I do believe in negative energy in the sense of, like, if you're negative in life, you're going to be negative in spirit. If you're a nasty person here in this world, you're going to be nasty and horrible in the next. I believe that. but don't believe in this thing called demons or this thing called the devil or Satan. Um, apparently there's a Ouija board demon Zozo. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Yeah, so I don't believe any of that rubbish. But I do believe there's quite a lot of bad energy out there. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to see how it works. Obviously, I'll film me setting it up. Like tomorrow, I'll film setting it up. I'll turn the camera off before I get into the bath because I don't wish that upon anyone. And like I said, that'll be a whole different video, which I'm not allowed to post on YouTube. And then when I get out of the bath, get changed, and then I'll turn the camera back on, and I'll tell you how I feel. See whether I feel any different. So that is my plan. Anything else? Oh, there is a little glimmer of hope. Yesterday I managed to sell one of my crystals. I don't know the person's name. I know it's a lady. She lives in Croydon. I think it's a lady. She definitely lives in Croydon. She's bought one of my crystals. She's bought herself some black obsidian. So I've got that done today. Got that shipped out, which is good. So I hope, or not hope. I wish her well. I hope that the black obsidian will do its job. Um, yeah, it's a shame I can't give her a reading. It's a shame I don't know, like, I understand like data protection and all that. You know, I can't have too much information about the person when it comes to like shipping stuff out. But yeah, I like to like offer a reading because I do feel there's a little bit of stuff going on with her. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Um, so yeah, so there is a little bit of good news on that sense. Um, so that the money I receive from that, I will maybe able to go somewhere. Because like I said, guys, if I sell a crystal or I sell one of my dear ones, you know, one of my ones that I made, anything that I sell on TikTok or eBay, I will use that money for travel. I will use that money for train ticket or bus ticket or whatever, and I will go to places. So the more I sell, the more places I can go. The more I sell, more better places I can go. So yeah, um, I'm one of those people. I'm not, like I said in previous videos. I'm not one of those people that ask you to go to Patreon. That's a waste of money. Um, but if you want to support me in that sense, buy a crystal. So anyway, enough of that. So I'm gonna go. My parents are coming up today, so they should be here within the hour. And yeah, I've got a few things to sort out before they turn up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this spell tomorrow. I'm gonna look up this card because, like I said, I don't know much about tarot cards. All cards, yeah, tarot cards. Not, I don't really know much about. So I'll look that up. Um, but King of Swords. Let's have a quick read of this actually. See what I can pick up before. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what I feel from the card before I'll look it up. So I'm actually looking through the camera, so I'm not actually looking at the card. So one of the things that I'm reading is one of the things I'm picking up on is the book. Quick drink. Yeah, it's a book. So with that, it feels with me when I look at the book. To me, it's like you have to follow what the book says. But for me to get anywhere, I need to not only follow the book, but I need to look outside the book. So what I mean by that is, yeah, books are useful, but they only give you so much information. Um, yeah, they only give you so much information. So look outside the box. Think out. Yeah, that's the way. That's the saying. Isn't it? Think outside the box. So books are handy. Reading information, gathering information is handy, but I need to think outside the box. Don't always follow someone else's words, because that what gets you into trouble. Uh, what else am I drawn? I'm drawn to the cat. Most people think that, most people believe that cats are very good at getting rid of negative energy. Um, Again, I do believe in that. I do have. I personally don't have a cat, but there is a cat that lives somewhere around here, and it keeps turning up looking for food, and it's getting annoying. So it's getting to the point now where, um, yeah, how can I put it? I'm not cruel. I don't I don't beat up the cat, but I do scare it off. So I do. I know there's people out there that'll take this out of context, but don't listen to them. I do kind of like shoo the cat away. I was like, get up, I do chase out the door, but I don't harm the cat, if that makes sense. I just scare out the house, because if I leave the back door open, it will just come in. It will just walk in looking for food, and I have to scare it out. I have to chase it and scare out the house. Um, but I never harm the cat. But I do scare it off. Um, so yeah. Anyway, back to the card. The cat. All I'm gonna say with the cat is to begin with, it was nice to see the cat. It was nice to play with the cat, etc. But now it's only coming around looking for food. It's now becoming more of an annoyance than it being sweet and funny. Uh, so I feel with the cat, and now I'm looking at the sword. I feel with the cat, it's like I have to not lay down the law, but in a non-violent way. So chase the cat at the door without harming the cat. That kind of laying down the law. And also I'm looking at the I think it's a man. I think I have to be a little bit more um be yeah. There's a song that just popped into my head, and I can't remember the name of the song. Um, I, the king of the castle. I can't remember the name of the song, but yeah, I have to be like. This is gonna sound really, really stupid, but this is the only thing that's popping into my head at the moment. But like, I have to take what I was gonna say, be the king of what I do. So be the king of mediumship, be the king of the spirit world, so to speak. But that sounds a little bit too corny. But take pride in what I do. If you look at a king, especially back in those days, they took pride of being a king. They took pride in what they do. They take pride knowing that people follow the king because of what the king represents. And that's what I feel that I need to do. Take pride in what I do. Yeah, yeah, take pride and yeah, listen. Yeah. What else? So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm picking up at the moment. Um, yeah, that's what I'm picking up at the moment. So, just a recap. I need to take pride in what I do. I know that there's like 10 swords, and that sword means something, and one sword means something, and two swords means something else, and but so just a recap. Yeah, I need to take pride in what I do. I need to be trying to think of what the right words to use. So yeah, I need to more be more active in what I do. I need to be more not forceful, but I need to be more active in what I do. I need to look at what other people do and learn from that. Not learn from their mistakes, but see what works for them and see what doesn't work for them, and see whether that will work for me. And when it comes to the cat, I need to, in a non violent way, lay down the law when it comes to the cat. Because, like I said, I don't wish cats or dogs or any animal any harm. But I need to lay down that law. Because, again, with kings, especially back in the day, they lay down the law, don't they? They lay down the law and they react when someone breaks the law. So yeah, but obviously I'll do that in a non-violent way. So yeah, that's a recap. So later on, I'm gonna have a look on the look online, see what the King of Swords say. So thanks for watching. I hope that today's video is a little bit interesting. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.